Americans are out there now doom buying. And even the media is talking about this. There's a lot of people more and more concerned about the way things are going. They're concerned with tariffs. Democrats are super concerned about inflation. We got a lot of people concerned about a lot of things, and people are getting stocked up. This is impacting food prices, and, well, food prices are also being affected by things like inflation and the tariffs. We're going to talk about some of the things that you might want to be checking out to get stocked up on, and items that may be a little bit pinched or going up in price. We've got a list for you of things that you should probably get stocked up on right now, if at all possible, either to protect yourself from higher costs or because there may be availability issues going forward. These are important ones to check out. All right, without further ado, let's hop right into it. Welcome to the Poplar Report. I'm Steve Poplar, an accountant by trade, and this is the list. All right, first one on the list. We've actually been talking about this one for a good bit, olive oil. Olive oil is definitely a problem. They had the bad harvest over in Europe, but now it's more of an issue just because we can't get it into the country without tariffs. There are tariffs on the olive oil, and it's impacting the price and availability of olive oil. Shipping is inconsistent right now because of the tariffs as well, and we still haven't seen that bounce back from the new good harvest that they had last year. I think a lot of Europeans basically are scooping up a lot of the olive oil as it's coming off the production lines, which means it's just not coming here. All right, coffee. Coffee is up 21%, so that's a big deal just in the last month. We're seeing prices increasing out there. We have bad harvests of the not the Arabica beans, the cheap ones, Robusta beans, which is over in Vietnam and places like Indonesia. That's the cheaper stuff. Arabica beans are not being grown in Arab countries, which would make sense, but it's actually down in like Brazil, and those are considered the better quality beans. So, that's why you always see like 100% Arabica beans whenever you're getting some fancy coffee. They're considered to be better tasting. Those have not been as bad impacted, though Brazil has been having issues. They just running out of their stockpiles of coffee, and it is impacting prices. They should be starting to have some new harvests in shortly. So, if you're going to stockpile coffee, make sure that you're considering stockpiling instant coffee. Folgers is kind of my go-to. A lot of people seem to say that Folgers is the best tasting instant coffee too. Instant coffee is freeze-dried coffee. So, you just mix it with water and it works. You can mix it with cold water and have iced coffee. So it's just harder to get it to mix. But if the taste is okay with you, then check it out. But a lot of people have had bad experiences with bad instant coffee. Instant coffee, I think, has gotten better over the last number of years. So check it out. See if you like the taste of it, and if you do, then you can stockpile it easily enough. A lot of times it comes in like a glass jar too, which actually will keep it fresh longer. Next thing people are doom buying, and for a good reason, is soap, because a lot of this comes from China. A lot of the laundry detergent, liquid soaps, they're coming from China. Now, part of this list is coming from a Facebook group called Moneyist. It's a big Facebook group, and these are the things that they're suggesting to get stocked up on as well. And I'm kind of mixing in things that we're also seeing major impacts from the tariffs and shortages from getting cut off from China. So soaps. Definitely get loaded up on soaps, whether bar soap, liquid soap, laundry soap. A lot of these things do come from China. Cars. Now that's an obvious big one that we've already been discussing, the tariffs against vehicles. And I know that that's not something that's like an impulse buy. It's like, oh, okay, I better go grab a couple cars, right? I mean, who has money for that? If you have money for that, then why do you need to be penny pinching and watching this channel on 15% increases on the cost of your canned beans, right? But anyway, so most of us can't go out and buy a car, but if you are, when you need a car, you need a car, right? And so just be aware that the prices are impacting some car brands. So you're already seeing some impacts at the dealerships. Others are offering better prices. Ford has actually lowered their prices, so you might actually be able to get a good deal over at Ford. Yeah, just shop around, look for those deals. As you have market changes, financial changes, you have new opportunities. Opportunities will come up. You have these inefficiencies in the market. Whereas these guys hiked their prices over here, these guys haven't yet hiked their prices over there. So you can move over there, purchase from them before they hike their prices. Inefficiencies give you opportunities. Canned and jarred vegetables, up 29% just in the last couple months. Canned and jarred vegetables. We're also seeing canned fruit. They don't have that on this list, but we're also seeing canned fruit going up a lot in price. A lot of that coming from other countries. Now, we do get some of the canned fruit from China. That's going to be impacted for sure. Some of the canned fruit comes from like Mexico and South America. So there's a lot of that out there too. Those aren't going to be as impacted as the Chinese ones. The Chinese ones, like applesauce, are going to be heavily affected. Mandarin oranges in cans, that basically is all China. A lot of surprising things come from China. Spices, next one. You need to be getting stocked up on spices because that is a lot of those are being packaged over in China, grown and packaged in China. And with the tariffs, they're going to be impacted pretty dramatically as well. And when you think of spices, that's one of the first things you think about is, they probably come from China. Because back in the day, that's where spices came from, right? And that is definitely true. So definitely get loaded up on spices. Ketchup. Ketchup's one people don't think about. Now, I'm from Pittsburgh, and ketchup is almost a religion up here. So you got to get stocked up on ketchup, because how can you eat your food otherwise, right? I mean, your kids will starve to death if they don't have ketchup, I think. So definitely get stocked up on ketchup, up 18% just recently in price. So prices are going up on that, and we're going to see more impacts of that in the near future. Imported beer. So not all beer, but the imported beer is being impacted by tariffs naturally. I'm not a drinker, but perhaps you are, or you know other people who are, or you just want to get stocked up on things that you can trade. But imported beer, so I don't know if that's better or worse than domestic beer. Maybe it's just a taste thing. I don't know. But imported beer is definitely being impacted price-wise by these tariffs, and availability is also fluctuating. Toilet paper. People are telling others to stock up on toilet paper. So there's that happening. Pet food. A lot of pet food does get imported from other countries, and so pet food may be impacted as well. So those are things that Facebook groups as well as others are suggesting for tariff protection you should get stocked up on. Now, Dollar Tree is saying a delay of 3 to 4 months is what we should expect to see from this the tariffs and the slowdown of shipping from China. Both Dollar Tree and Home Depot out there saying that they're that they get seasonal stuff in, and Home Depot is saying all of their spring merchandise has already landed in the U.S. So basically, the first stuff that's going to be impacted is their summer. Their summer products will be impacted by the tariffs, and they have not arrived in the country yet. So summer products at Home Depot will be affected, and I think that they're probably a good, what's going on with Home Depot is probably going on with Lowe's, because I still don't know the difference between Home Depot and Lowe's. They're basically the same thing, aren't they? Anyway, in addition to that, also project that out to other retailers. Walmart has worked really hard, actually. I know we call them China Mart, but they've actually worked pretty hard to get more American sellers. So they started off selling American products. Then they kind of pivoted to selling all Chinese stuff, but they got such a harsh blowback from customers that they started really trying to get American-made products again. So they actually are going to be a little bit better than some of these other places like Target, right? The fancy French store, Target. They're going to be impacted a little bit more by this. But we're still looking at a 3 to 4 month lead time. So that's what they're saying on their earnings calls to their shareholders, that they have basically 3 to 4 months worth of inventory that they're going to be working through before the shelves will be seriously impacted. So we'll see what happens with that, but we've already seen Dollar Tree is hiking their prices. Home Depot is hiking their prices on the shelves. They're saying that they have this stuff for 3 to 4 months, but they're just scalping us, it looks like, with that. So we got those bits of information for you. Hopefully that is helpful to you. You might want to forward this on to others who are wondering how these tariffs are going to impact us and what we should be getting stocked up on. Those are some things to get started on. Of course, we got the beef crisis headed our way, so you should be stockpiling beef as much as you can. We're already starting to see those prices starting to go up. They're going to keep going up, and they're going to go up through the roof. We're also still seeing chicken impacted a bit, but availability on chicken may continue to decline as well. We're seeing other prices on things like turkey going up significantly, and we're hearing that bird flu is the culprit for that. So hopefully you guys have a good Easter weekend here, but wanted to keep you updated on the things that we're watching shortage-wise that you need to be getting stocked up on. All right, friends, if you have other comments or things to share, pop them down in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for being part of the Watchman community. If you want to check out another video from this channel, there's one right up here. I'll see you over there, or I'll see you guys later. Steve Poplar of the Poplar Report out.